We're talking Real Housewives of Orange County. You ready?
Oh, I know them well. They're semi-regulars on our show. They come with some of their interesting questions and stories, yes.
All right, so last night was the season finale of the show, and it wasn't just a drama with the ladies that had Shannon stirring. It was a question from her 16-year-old daughter. Take a look.
I think we need to have a talk.
About what?
Because I think I need to start going on birth control for my cramps.
What? Are you out of your mind right now?
No, I want to go on birth control for my acne and my
Do you know
cramps.
that screws with your hormones?
I just don't understand why you're so against it.
Because it's too early to be on it.
All right, so the question here is, when is it too young to go on birth control? We got to refer this to the doctor. And just a note, that young lady there is 16.
She is 16, and, you know, obviously I'm not an OBGYN, but I do know enough about that specialty that women, once they start their periods, so in their early teens, potentially, they could benefit from birth control pills, and not just to prevent pregnancy, but there are medical reasons. If they have irregular periods, heavy periods, birth control pills may help with that. If they're having teenage acne, birth control pills may help with that too. But it's a slippery slope. It begs the question, if the girl is on birth control pills, is that encouraging, you know, early sexual activity?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what all parents are afraid of with giving, like, did you see her mom's reaction? She was like, what? I can't believe that. But I mean, I feel like she's asking for it, and she clearly needs to be on it.
And we talk about it on the doctors a lot. When is too young to have the talk with your kids about sex? It's never too early. Kids, with the way they're inundated with everything in the media, on the internet, they know about sex, so it's our job to be well informed, to help them if they have questions. Don't be afraid to have the talk, and in this case, there may be an indication for birth control.
Yeah, and I feel like at the end of the day, like, you have to be realistic as a parent too. Like, your job is to prepare this child for the world, and so you can teach them all the values you want. Teach them why it maybe is important to not do that when you're 16 years old. But at the end of the day, like, you can't control what your child is going to do. So if they want to go on birth control, maybe that's the better alternative for them to not get pregnant if they are making that choice. I'm not saying she's making that choice, but I mean,
pregnancy is a big issue there.
It's a major life changer.
A major life changer, and you have to have the talk about STDs and casual sex, the implications that can have on your emotional makeup the rest of your life.
I just think the whole conversation's weird, though, because I actually had to do this, and it was a conversation with my doctor as well as my mother. So I find it weird that she has to be the one to bring it up. Usually a doctor would make a recommendation of, you need this because, or this will help with this because. I just find it kind of weird that
she brought it up. Yes,
daughter,
like, I want the birth control pills. It's like, does she have an ulterior motive?
Because I did it, and I did not have an ulterior motive, but I ended up getting on it after a conversation with my doctor because I was very uncomfortable. I had a lot of pain during that time of the month. So it was difficult.
So
and
it
this
was helpful
helped.
to you.
It was helpful. This helped. And so I just think it's weird that she wouldn't, that conversation
but you can get so much info on the
doctor.
internet and from your friends.
Is that
it's
what
good
it
that
is?
she's bringing it to her parents.
I mean,
I'm
birth
sure
control pills control women's hormones. It's not just, I mean, that's one of the side effects is it'll prevent you from getting pregnant, but there are other uses of that birth control pill.
Yeah.